In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to find the Cloudfront URL. First, open your browser and go to the AWS Management Console, then sign in with your account. You don't need to choose a specific region for this because Cloudfront is a global service, so you'll see the same distributions no matter which region selector is showing. Once you're in the console homepage, use the search bar at the top to look for Cloudfront. Click Cloudfront to open the service. This takes you to the Cloudfront dashboard. On the left side, select Distributions. Here you'll see a table of all your Cloudfront distributions, with columns like Distribution ID, Status, and Domain Name. If you manage several distributions, you can sort or search within this page to quickly narrow down what you're looking for. To find the Cloudfront URL, look directly at the domain name column in that table. The value you see there is the distribution's URL, and it typically looks like something along the lines of d1234566bcdef8.cloudfront.net. That domain is globally routed and ready to serve your content once the distribution is deployed. If you've just made configuration changes, the status column can show whether those changes have finished propagating. If you prefer to view the details from within a single distribution, click its distribution ID to open it. In the Details view, go to the General tab. You'll find the same domain name listed clearly there, which is the canonical Cloudfront URL for that distribution. With that domain in hand, you can build full URLs to your assets. For example, you might use https d23456abcdef8 cloudfront.net path to object jpg. Replace the path with the exact key of the file as it exists in your origin, such as an S3 bucket or a custom origin. If your object keys include folders, keep that structure in the URL. Your ability to view the content also depends on your origin permissions and any caching or access controls you've configured. One more note. If you've configured alternate domain names, also known as snames, your content might be available at a custom hostname, like cdn.example.com. In that case, the custom domain will work in addition to the default cloudfront.net domain, provided you've set up DNS and SSL correctly. That's it. You now know exactly where to find the Cloudfront URL in the AWS console and how to use it to access your content. If you're sharing the link externally, consider testing it in a private browser session to confirm permissions and caching behave as expected.